too.
Wibble Wobbers, Robbett here. Today brings us Springdale, otherwise known as Old Springdale if you're familiar with the movie, from when Nate went back in time to visit his grandfather. This is the final map, other than the remainder of the Divine Paradise, that is part of the standard Yokai Watch 2 content in Wibble Wobble. There are new bosses and a few new yokai, so let's go through the new map and see. Springdale has 35 stages, 3 of which are hidden, and 2 of which are boss stages. If you clear stage 266 with Madmunch, you'll open up the hidden stage to Madmunch. Madmunch is a wicked copy of Madmunch, but unlike the C-rank Madmunch, Madmunch is a B rank with a 50% greater hit point and attack than his brave counterpart. Both of them increase the drop rate of items. Stage 270 has the bosses Kin and Jin on it, and they're much easier than I'd expect. Certainly much easier than Arachnus and Total Dude from Flat Pot Plains. You need to clear stage 275 10 times in order to unlock the hidden stage with Badsmella. Badsmella is the wicked version of Smogmella. Both are A ranks, and their hit point and attack stats are nearly identical. You just don't need to evolve Smogling in order to get Badsmella. On level 276, there's a rare encounter with Unpleasant. He's an S-rank wicked score booster that equals the capabilities of Elder Bloom without the possibility of tribe bonus. He's going to be an amazing addition, and make sure you pack plenty of top Odin in case you encounter him. However, I simply cannot stress how unpleasant he is to befriend. He's a rare encounter and he's hard to befriend. While I know of a few players who befriended him on their second try, I know that Howard befriended him on his 15th, Filthy Goat on his 27th, and after 400 plus spirit and 30 tries, I finally befriended him. After all of that, this is the only way I could max him out. Eiler is back. You need to clear stage 287 within 65 seconds to open his hidden stage. Stage 289 is Dame Deadtime. Her rare drop is the Glacial Clip, and like the earlier bosses Kin and Jin, she's not that tough, all things considered. If you can beat stage 289 in under 250 seconds, you'll open up the entrance to the Divine Paradise 4th floor. The 4th floor of the Divine Paradise has 19 stages, including the boss. The new boss in the Divine Paradise is Captain Rex, a recolor of Captain Crash, whose rare drop is the Evil Shard. Moving on to score attack, we get Rubius J back, and that means in the Crankakai we get the return of Kyubi Awoken, the SS rank popper. We're promised a high rate of befriending from the Crank, and Kyubi Awoken is there as an extra damage attacker against this week's score attack boss. Hopefully this means we're starting the sequence of Buster's bosses, so we'll get new bosses each week with a possibility of befriending them by placing in the top 250, as well as the addition of new Awoken yokai each week to do extra damage. I didn't manage to max out Kyubi Awoken last time he was in the Crank, so let's go ahead and see just how good that drop rate is. As always, I'm starting with a maxed base Crank and a pile of Y money. I'm going to spend enough to get a good sense of what the rate is so that I can share it with you. Let's see what we get. Last time Kyubi Awoken was in the Crank, we saw him about 12% of the time. This time, he's a whopping 31%. That's almost 1 in every 3 Cranks. This should mean that if you're hoping to get Kyubi Awoken, you have a much better chance than you did a few weeks ago when he was there for Happy Holidays. Thanks for watching the video, please subscribe on YouTube and Twitter, and good luck with the Crank.